Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hope you are fine. This is Saiful Alam, assistant teacher of English, Maskula Secondary School. My dear students, today I am going to take a class of class 10, English second paper. Okay, I hope you are ready with your pen and notepad so that you can write. Okay, let's move to the board. Okay. So I'm writing something on the board. Please copy it. Okay. Uh, he helps me in the garden. Okay. So another line. I am helped in the garden. In the garden by him. Okay. So, my dear students, I would like to ask you a question. This is active and this is passive. Can you guess which topic we are going to discuss today? So read the line. He helps me in the garden. I am helped in the garden by him. By him. So yes, my dear students, this topic is voice. Thank you. This topic is voice. So my question is, how many types of voice are there? There are, tell me, two types of voice. So that one is active voice and second one is passive voice. So how many types of voice are there? There are two types of voice. Okay. Before we go to discuss voice change or how to change it, I think we know something more about verbs, especially this is a verb, okay, and this is main verb. Can you tell me what type of verb is it? The verb that takes object after it. Yes. This is the verb or verbs which take objects after them are called transitive verb. Okay, transitive verbs. Okay, so my dear students, so this is a transitive verb because you see after this verb there is an object. Okay, so now we know the definition of transitive verb, and here look at the sentence carefully. The dog sleeps by day. You see in this line sleeps is what type of verb is it? It does not have any object after it. So the verbs. So this is an intransitive verb. intransitive verb. Okay, so this is transitive verb. Verb. Okay, this one. Okay, the verbs. Please write the definition of it. The verbs which do not take objects after them, after ter, are called intransitive verbs. Okay, so this is an intransitive verb because there is no object after it. There is extension, but it is not an object. You see. On the other hand, look at the verb. So the verbs that do not take object after it is called intransitive verb, and the verbs which take object after them, they are called transitive verbs. Okay, so let me give you some more examples of transitive verbs. Okay, so transitive verbs here. So example, for example, take, give, know. Okay, and more example of intransitive verb: sleep, sit. Okay, go. They are intransitive verb because they do not take object after them. Okay, it is necessary to know the definition or to understand transitive verb of intransitive verb, because most often when grammar item talks about voice changing, so we have to find out the object in a sentence, then we have to convert it into passive one. Okay, so if there is no object in a sentence, so for this type of sentence we cannot make active one into passive. Okay, so that's why we need to know it, how to, then later on we will try to find out how to look for object in a sentence. Okay, let's move to the another part of our discussion. So I'm wiping up the board. I hope that you have written. Okay, so now we'll know some. So subject form, subject and object form. Okay, we need to know it here. So subject form I, object form me. Very good. So we, us. Okay. You, no change. He, him. She, her. Okay. They, them. Any name of a person, as for example, Shumon. Okay, no change. And another third person, eat, it will there will be no change of it. Eat, eat. Okay. So we need to know subject form and object form. Otherwise, it will be difficult for us. It's tough for us to change active sentence into passive one. Okay. Uh, Before we go to change active one into passive, we need to know. I will ask you also. Okay, so next move to the second part of our discussion. Okay. Now, be verbs. Be verbs in different tenses. Okay. Okay. So I'm writing in short. Okay. Present, indefinite, right? Tense, present continuous tense. So present indefinite tense, am, is, are. Okay. Present continuous tense, am being, is being, are being. Being. Next one, present perfect tense, has been, have been. Okay. Past simple. So past simple tense, was, were. Past continuous tense, was, being, were, being. Okay. Past perfect tense, had been, only had been. Okay. And then I'm wiping up the board. Okay. So future, future simple tense, shall be, will be. I need to tell you one thing. Future simple and future indefinite same. In our country we say indefinite, but actually if you read any books from abroad, so you will see there is no future indefinite or past indefinite. So they all can be called past simple and future simple. Okay, so future simple, shall be, will be, future continuous, I'm writing in short. Okay, future continuous tense, and that would be shall be being and will be being. Okay. And future perfect tense, shall have been, will have been. Okay, so we need it when we will change from active to passive. Okay, so in our exam we will be asked to do both of them, you see, from active to passive, but there will be question you have to do passive to active. Okay, so this is the question pattern. Okay, now my dear students, let me I think you have written it. I will ask you some question. So can you tell me what is a transitive verb? Yes, I would like to remind you. Yes, the verb which takes object after it is called a transitive verb. As for example, take, help, need, know, and so on. So can you tell me the object form of he? Yes, object form of he is him. I, what would be the object form of I? Me. We, us. Okay, so my dear students, I think you have understood the topic we have been discussing. So if you have any problem, you can ask me commenting below my video. That will certainly improve my class and your understanding also. So I would like to give you some homework for you. Okay, just a minute. So before we end the class, how many voice are there? Yes, there are two types of voice, that is active one and passive. So my dear students, homework, that is write 5 sentences using transitive transitive verbs and 5 sentences with intransitive verbs. Okay, and number 1, number 2, write the definition of active voice and passive voice with 5 examples. Okay, so my dear students, here is the end of my class. Bye for now. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.